Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, coaches and leaders. This is Recharge with Farookh Sensei. This is going to be an English version. So for the next 90 minutes, it's your place, it's your platform, and you are absolutely free to ask me any questions. So let's start without further ado. Go ahead, please, and you can start asking questions. Before that, let me know who are you and where are you from right now. Hi, Manilal. Good evening to you. And who else? Just go to the chat and just give me your name and where are you from.
Good evening, sir. Siddiq.
Siddiq, good, great. Just type there. Okay. You're from Cherthala, Manilal from Cherthala. Very good. Excellent. So let me just take my camera on and let me start this one. Right. So it's your turn. So go ahead with any questions that you have, and I would be more than happy to address all your questions. Yes, please. Don't keep your questions for the last, because that's exactly what happens when we are about to ring the bell and when we are about to reach 90. That's when everyone starts asking questions one after the other. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and I would be more than happy before most of the people walk in.
Sorry. Okay, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Manilal. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Sir, I am a yoga teacher. And actually, I want to promote my YouTube channel or my yoga classes for abroad students or in and around India or somewhere like that.
Okay.
So I need your help because Anish sir from Kottayam, he is my guru, and he recommended your name. And actually, I heard your speech in that last day that in the clubhouse.
All right. Okay. How was that?
Yeah, it was fine.
Good. Great.
I told Anish sir that what a beautiful presentation, and without any lag, you are presenting everything.
Okay. Thank you.
Precise and elegant.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So
yes. So Manilal, my question would be: do you have any YouTube channel right now?
Yeah, right now I have one.
Just you have a channel, one channel, and how many videos do you have right now on that?
Videos are nearly 200.
You got 200 videos, and do you post that on a regular basis, consistent basis?
Alternative days.
Oh, that's good. Alternative days. That's fantastic. And how long is it each video?
Each video approximately 10 to 15 minutes.
That's also very good, because 10 minutes is the minimum on YouTube. Excuse me. YouTube does not look, now this is a big mistake people think about. People think that it's number of views. No. YouTube is not interested in the number of views, and YouTube is not interested in the number of subscribers. There's a wrong notion. YouTube is only interested in watch time.
Oh, yeah, right.
And the watch time should be, for YouTube, it has to be as much as long you can keep your audience members. And 10 minutes is the minimum that you have to keep, because 10 minutes is the best time, minimum time. Now you said 15 minutes, that's absolutely fantastic. And then the best thing is that after 10 minutes, you should not be, oh, let me record this. I forgot to record. Oh, no, I'm recording. So after 10 minutes, you should not say, thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Don't do that. One technique that I learned from one of the top gurus in YouTube in the world is that once you have done with your video, for example, today you're showing some sort of, let's say, about Padmasana or Iyengar yoga and all those things. And then at the end, you say, okay, now watch this video and take them to the next video. Don't say thank you and go. So the closing should not be like thank you. It's not like thank you. The closing should be, okay, this is my next video. Watch this video. On this video, I'm talking about this, the goodness of Shavasana and all those things, and take them to the next video.
Oh,
so,
very good, very good.
Okay, so you have to connect that. So people, otherwise what happened, the watch time will go down. Okay, they might watch your video and it would be the next video would be somebody else. So you can prolong the people to sit and watch your video one after the other. This is something that I learned from one of the best top gurus. Okay, I'm talking about a person who has got millions and millions of followers and so forth. So I learned from him. So that is one technique that I also have to use. I didn't use that. I do have to use that. And then you also have to use all those links or what you call as the card, whereby you click on the card, go there. So you have to keep them busy on the platform. That is what YouTube wants. That's exactly what Facebook also wants. And that's exactly what Instagram also wants. So you have to keep your audience there. And let me tell you, Manlal, one channel, 200 videos, alternate days, 10 minutes, you are absolutely on the right track. You're absolutely on the right track. Now, my question, now the challenging question here is, what is your intention?
Intention is especially obviously it is monetization.
You agree?
Yeah.
You agree to that. Are you getting any monetization from YouTube?
No, now it is not. It is on the verge because they will pay only after $100.
Only that was a bunch. Okay, so have you covered? Okay, have you covered more than 4,000 watch hour?
Yeah, that is already done.
1,000 subscribers.
1,000. I have 3.5K subscribers.
Very good. Now let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing.
Right.
When you depend on YouTube, there are people who depend on YouTube, but however, they would be getting customers, if I may use that, or regular income from YouTube because they got huge number of subscribers and watch time, and therefore they get on a regular basis.
Okay.
What I want you to think about is in a different way.
Yeah.
Use YouTube as a filler. Now, what do you mean by filler? That's the important thing. That's called a filler. Use YouTube. That's what I do. Use YouTube as a filler, whereby when people come in, you show something on the site. My next training is going to be on August the 1st. The name of the training is this. It has to pop up on the site. Okay, so people know that. And you have to also hook your people saying that I'm going to conduct a program on August the 1st where I'll be talking more about this. Okay, more about this, and keep it free. No problem. Keep it free, or even if you charge 99 rupees, that's fine. Okay, so if you charge 99 rupees, the serious people will come in. Okay, now give your description in the bottom in your YouTube channel. So what happens now, because otherwise you said that you got 3.5K audience, or what you call subscribers, but do you have the numbers? Do you have the name? Do you have the details?
No.
I'll always keep in mind, Manlal, anyone who is coming and watching your YouTube channel, you must get their names and their mobile number. So now you can create an ecosystem, because I have an ecosystem. That's why you all are here right now.
Okay.
You got me. You need to create an ecosystem. An ecosystem is where you give them free. Now, what am I doing? I'm just doing a marketing. Marketing is nothing but giving something free without expecting anything. That's called marketing. And marketing is free. Okay, now I'm not spending even a single penny for all of you being here. Am I right? And you're also not spending even a single penny. So use your YouTube channel and use each and every video as a filler to your actual money making, which is happening on the background. Okay. Now what you do when people go and click on your this one, what you call the link, they have to straight away go. The link has to be created on those who are interested on YouTube and those who want to promote your services, products, your whatever it is. This is the channel. This is the funnel that you have to use. So you take YouTube, and every 2 months, whenever you have this session, every 2 months when you have this session, always change the date and say, I'm going to have on the 1st of August. And after the August session is over, then again create another video, say in September, I got this program. So keep on promoting program and add value. So what's going to happen, you give the link in the description. When they click on the link, it has to go straight to your InstaMojo account. Straight away InstaMojo, nowhere else. That becomes your landing page. Okay, that becomes your landing page. In the InstaMojo, you say it's free. Don't charge anything. It's always nice to keep it free. I would recommend to keep it free. Okay, do that for a couple of times, then you can charge money at a later on. So make it free for 2 or 3 sessions. Okay, when people go there, you're saying it's free. You're giving the description that it's going to be on the 1st of August. and when they have to give their name, okay, when they have to enter their name and their mobile number for sure, otherwise InstaMojo won't take them. So once they enter that, and when they click the button, automatically they are going to your WhatsApp group.
Okay.
You got me. So that's a connection from YouTube to InstaMojo. InstaMojo at the bottom, you can connect that. Anish can teach you. I have taught them. So from YouTube, click on the description. They go straight away onto your InstaMojo account. InstaMojo, they enter the detail, they click, it goes straight away onto your WhatsApp group. Now you educate them on the WhatsApp group. Okay, you ask them questions and all. For example, 1st of August is your training session, so you give them that we'll be opening this group on the 28th of July, and any questions you can ask the questions. We'll be opening for 1 hour, so July you open for 1 hour, ask questions, and you can give the answer. Then July 29th, do the same thing. Okay, 30th, do the same thing. On the 1st, you give them the link for your live Zoom session.
Fine.
Okay, so I repeat that once again, from YouTube to InstaMojo, InstaMojo to WhatsApp, WhatsApp to Zoom, and from there, at the end of the session, you can say that I have got a paid program, which is a 2-day program or a 2-hour program. Then you can charge for that. You can charge for that. So that's how. So why am I doing this? That's now you have the control of your audience or your target audience, and you have the control of your remuneration. If you depend, so if you depend on YouTube, YouTube is not going to pay you money until and otherwise they have this $100 and all those conditions, so forth. So you have to depend on somebody else. But here you create.
Yes.
You're with me. So use this funnel. This is an absolutely good funnel. This works magic.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Okay. Fine. Thank you very much, sir.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. Right.
So let's go to the next caller, please. Next caller, please go ahead. Any caller, you can ask me questions. Don't wait for the last.
Yeah, hi Sensei, this is Zarina.
Hey, Dr. Zarina, how are you?
Yeah,
still in Hyderabad?
No, I'm in Kakinada right now.
Wow, great. Tell me, how is your academy going? How's the institute going? How are your all those courses and all those things going on?
Everything is going well and great. I haven't started my YouTube yet.
Okay.
So I don't know how to go about it.
Have you got a channel right now or?
Nothing.
Okay.
I only watch YouTube.
You just watch YouTube. So you need to have a channel. Either you have to do it by yourself, or you can get people who can do it for you. Okay, yeah. If you're not an expert in that, you can look for somebody who can create a YouTube channel for you, because you need to make sure that your banner and everything is good. Otherwise, if you're not creative and if you create something that won't be good, so it has to look professional, because you are the president of what is the name of the organization? Could you just help me out with the name of the organization?
Association of Beauty Therapists and Cosmetologists, Andhra Pradesh.
Very good. So now you are representing not only a small group, now you're representing a big group of organizations. So therefore, your personal branding is very, very important. Very important. So look for someone who can do it for you from your own place. Okay, the channel part.
I have people here.
Okay, then that's absolutely fine. Or you can go and seek advice from this one, fiverr.com, fiverr.com. They can also help you, but make sure that you don't lose your money. You have to give the chance to a couple of people, say, look at what they are charging, ask them to give some proof of their the channels that they have created and so forth, and then you can have them. And one more thing that I would say, that do not be the person who is the one to upload your videos on a regular basis. Do not be the one to work on your YouTube channel. There should be someone who can take care of that. Your job should be only recording something on a regular basis, and you don't have to do, this is a big mistake people do. They record on a daily basis and they post it on YouTube, but you are burning yourself out. So don't burn yourself out. People, that means your followers, because since you are coming from the beauty industry, and not only beauty, because I know that you have a lot of things in the beauty industry itself. So you have to make sure that your community or your tribe knows that a doctor is releasing a video twice a week. That's enough. maximum three video a week is enough, because through research, what I came to know that when you are bombarding videos on a regular basis, and this also applies to Mr. Manilal, if you are bombarding videos on a regular basis, people do not have the capacity to watch video and go through it, because you need to have it. It should not be overwhelming. So you should give them time. So the best and the ideal number of videos on a weekly basis is 3. Okay, so say Thursday, Friday, XYZ, 3 videos. So now people start waiting for it. If you're bombarding, it's just like email bombarded into your inbox. You don't read emails. Now, if you're getting 2 emails in a week, you know that, okay, Sensei's email is going to come. So for example, I conduct this program, which is a Recharge English and Recharge Malayalam, only twice a week. Am I right? So one is English and one is Malayalam. So you know that Thursday is English and Saturday is going to be Malayalam. Rather than saying that every day, if I say that every day there's a recharge, you will never come. Okay, and you're bombarded with a lot of things. So you have to make sure that you manage your YouTube channel very well, and you manage your video also, and take your video for at least, let's say, even before you upload your videos for the very first time, ensure that you have at least 15 videos with you. Okay, ensure that you've got 15 videos, you record everything, do the editing part, whoever is going to do the editing part, be very simple. And once you do that, and videos can be in the form of interviews, videos can be how you educate someone to become a beautician and so forth. You can use many, many techniques. You can also have a talk on the walk. Okay, people like that also. You just walk and keep your mobile device and talk into the mobile. People like those things to be very simple. Okay, because you are connecting with the ordinary people. However, I would say that you should be having at least 15 videos before you say that my channel is going to be released on XYZ date. 15 videos ready. Now, what happens when you start posting 2 videos or 3 videos on a regular basis? You have got XYZ number of weeks in your hand so that you can come up with the next 15 videos and so forth. So there should be someone who takes care of your video. Otherwise, what's going to happen? You will burn out yourself. You won't be able to perform in your area of expertise. And then you will be finding out your own editing part, and you'll lose everything. You'll lose here and there as well. So consistency is very important. So once again, repeat, you're an expert in one particular area, be an expert in that one. Have a management team that can take care of your, they call it as YouTube managers. You can look for YouTube managers who can take care of your YouTube, because you have to put the description and so forth, and that would work miracle.
How can I get these YouTube managers? From where I can?
You can get one place that I would advise you right now, which is much more cheaper than other places, is Fiverr.com. So your homework tonight is, Doctor, is to Jarina, is to go on Fiverr.com, Five, like 5, Fiverr, okay, Fiverr.com, and check for YouTube managers just in the search engine. And you'll get YouTube managers. Go and look their profile, look the work they have done, and if you like, just create your own opening message and send it to 3-4 people and see how they can help you out.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
I know someone from Europe who used to work for me, and he used to charge, I think it is $5 per video. He used to do that for uploading and for creation and so forth. And I think we have to send him 5 videos together. That's something I used to do. I don't remember his name. However, you can also do it in the same way, because it's a gig payment. Gig payment is you pay based on one outsourcing. So you can give 5 videos. You can say that I'll send you a set of 5 videos. If you want an editor, you can also get editors. If you find that it's expensive in your place in Hyderabad, if you feel that it's expensive for editing your what you call videos, then you can also find editors there. You need to have an intro and extra in your video, because you have to put your brand. Am I right? So you have to put your brand. So you need to create an intro as well as an extra that can also be done by Fiverr. You just have to look for YouTube intro, and you'll get other people who are doing those things.
Thank you so much, Sensei.
My pleasure. I wish you all the best. I know that you rocked very well.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Sensei, good evening.
Good evening, Anish. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Mr. Manilal is my friend.
Yeah, he told that.
He's 101% dedicated for yoga.
Great.
He is yoga, and he's a person completely dedicated for yoga, and his videos are really amazing. It's getting good reach right now.
Good. I'll tell you. One of the top influential people in United Arab Emirates in UAE was one of the yoga teacher. Okay, now very important, very important. If you go with the traditional yoga, people may not like it. This is what you have to look, because I asked you this question. That's why I asked you this question. What is your intention of YouTube? And you said that it is for the monetary benefit. So if you go for the traditional way, you may not like it. And that is one of the reasons why the Europeans and Americans and the Westerners, as well as people from Australia, they took over the yoga. Even like people like Iyengar, gurus like Iyengar, why did they go all the way from Pune to the US? Why? Because they had to change it based on the culture of the United States. So you have to ask yourself, what is it I want? You have to define your audience. If you don't define your audience, you might be very good at yourself. Now, I'll give you an example. Because I come from the martial art field, I know traditional martial art instructors in Japan. They came to a stage where they were sticking on to the Okinawan style and the Japanese style, like Shotokan, Wadoryu, Shitoryu, Gojuryu, Kokushin, Kaikan, and these are the traditional style of karate. So they sticked on to that, and what happened? They were not able to promote it in the way that they want to. Then they left all those things. And when they started going to United States and all the little of commercialization and all those things, they started to grow, and karate became an international level. And my teacher, who's no more, his name is Hirakazu Kanazawa, he's one of the first person who went outside Japan and established this in UK. Okay, so you have to think about who's your customer. That's very, very important. Your target audience is very, very important. It's not what you know. Very important. It's not what you know. It's how you present what you know. How many of you got it? Say, I got it in the chat box. It's not what you know. You might be the best of the best in yoga. People want to prove you. Until otherwise, you package it in such a way and present it to them. They would say, this is what I want. So that's where the marketing comes in. Always keep in mind, marketing is free. It's not, I didn't use the word advertising. I said marketing. Marketing is absolutely free. You have to do marketing. Okay, if you don't do marketing, you will never get customers. You have to do marketing, and it has to be on a consistent basis. And as I mentioned earlier, if you create your own pool, if you create your own ecosystem, and I gave you the funnel, if you use that funnel, you can create magics. Right.
Sir, I am not good. Anish sir, good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, Farookh sir, I am not following the traditional yoga.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm diluting something like that.
That's fine. That's
actually
fine.
I am following a yoga therapy like.
Okay, great.
Concerned with some diseases.
Oh, great, great. So
and along with that, I am adding some aerobics also.
Okay, great, great.
So I tested one aerobic video. I got more than 15K viewers.
Wow, wow.
Still it is going on. Still it is going on.
Absolutely fantastic.
So I understood the pulse of the people. Mere that conventional yoga, as you said, the people doesn't want.
Yeah.
Actually. So I changed my view, and now I am including such videos also. That's
beautiful, and that's exactly what my students do. My students take aerobic and they take yoga, they mix together, and that's what they teach. And they got, I think it's more than 10,000 students.
Oh, right.
Yeah, in India, just in India, in Gujarat.
Right.
Yeah, I got a club there. It's run by my students. They take care of it, and they do both yoga as well as aerobic, and they have got a mixture of that, and that's how they survive.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Great. Next question, please. Thank you very much. My pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Next question, please. Anyone, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm Siddiq.
Hi, Siddiq. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How is it going?
Good. I'm absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
Okay. I want to about employer branding. How to develop employer branding?
What is that?
Employer branding.
I heard branding, but what is that before that? Empower, or you said employer?
Employer.
Okay. Well, okay. What do you mean by employer branding? Let me first understand that. What do you mean by that?
Employer branding means create the image. Create image for self.
You're talking about self branding.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, there's nothing called employer branding. It's a personal branding that you have. So if you say employer, now you have to ask yourself, are you talking about an organization or are you talking about an individual? You're there for the FBA program, am I right? You're there,
No.
You're there for the FBA program, is that correct?
No, I didn't register.
Okay, so if you're talking about personal branding, you need to ask yourself, how are you adding value to people's life on a regular basis? You're with me, Siddiq? What is that you're doing? What is that you're doing to add value to people's life on a regular basis? Are you?
Hello.
Yeah. Are you coming up with articles on LinkedIn? Are you there on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Siddiq, are you there on LinkedIn? Are you there on LinkedIn?
No.
No, so you have to be on LinkedIn for sure, because if you want to brand yourself, you should be on LinkedIn, because that's a professional, platform. You got me? And it's not only just being on LinkedIn, you have to make sure that you post something on a regular basis. Now, I have somebody who's doing that on a regular basis. Now, I have got, how many of you know that I got a free leadership academy? How many of you know that? There's a free, you're getting one video, one article on a daily basis. Go and use it, it's free, okay? And these are articles which I also post on LinkedIn. Okay, so I think I shared that link this morning with every one of you who are there in my community. So going back, Siddiq, make sure that you are on LinkedIn, number one. Number two, make sure that you add value either through a quote or maybe an article on a regular basis. Next one is to build yourself. You need to have a podcast. Okay, you need to have a podcast where you do an audio on a regular basis. Next, you need to have a YouTube channel where you do something on a regular basis. Then you have to be on Instagram where you do on a regular basis. And then you can also, now the best of the best is to get into Clubhouse as well. So going back, if you want to create an image for yourself, if you want to create a brand as a personal brand, as you mentioned, employer branding or it's personal brand, you have to be visible in people's place, and you should be able to add value on a regular basis. If you don't add value, nobody's going to recognize you. People have to consider you to be an authority in whatever you're doing. You're with me, Siddiq? Okay, so you have to be an authority. Thank you very much. Next question, please. Anyone, please go ahead.
Good evening. My name is Jose Thomas. Right now I'm in Al Khobar, Saudi Arabia.
Hi, Jose. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. I'm really happy to see you, and I'm really impressed by your presentation in two clubhouse. One was BOC, and another was with Top 10. I'm really impressed by your speech.
Thank you very much.
It is really impacting on my life also, especially the way in which you mentioned about the leadership skill. I'm having two questions. One question already asked by Abu Bakr. I think already replied how to improve the personal branding.
Okay.
And I will follow that point.
Yeah.
Second is basically, right now I'm having a company in Kerala. This is basically more on the real estate business.
Okay.
And we are doing around 5 CR business.
Okay.
And I am planning for another business, is basically the pharmacy business, where I don't have any experience, but I'm thinking about how to select partner. This is my question related to pharmacy. Can you give some light on this?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now when you said 5 CR, is that on a consistent basis?
It is for the last 2 years, but it is improved. Like it was 2 CR, now it is 5. And of course, I have a plan up to 2025. I made a plan because right now I am also working in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Next year, I already decided that I will be in India or in Kerala. I'm planning to start my own business.
Okay.
And I want to become a real entrepreneur.
Okay.
Not only because right now I am basically giving the responsibility to some people who are managing the business.
Okay.
But especially for the pharmacy business, which I don't have any experience, but I have a passion for that because I want to help some people. That is my main objective.
Okay, what is your purpose? Let me know, what is the purpose of getting into the pharma business? 3 objectives. What is the main purpose, 3 purpose of yours?
It was basically, I had a heart attack, and it was basically a pharmacy guy who helped me to go directly to a hospital. That become an intuition, or that is one area. Second is basically I want to help people. Third is basically I don't want to limit only to 1 or 2 pharmacies. I want to make at least around 20 pharmacies around Kerala. This is my plan.
Great. And this is a good story you have got. You've got, Jose, you've got a fantastic story, because this is called the signature story. A signature story is where you can connect with why, the power of why. Why am I good? So I want you to take some time to create your own story. Make sure that you create a very strong story, and you have got a very strong story. I can see that. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you said that you don't have any basic knowledge about pharma. Is that correct?
Yeah, right.
So are you going to be a working partner, or are you going to be a sleeping partner?
I want to be a working partner, but I want to leverage myself. Okay. I don't want to, last time you were also mentioned that I don't want to be in the, in the business. I want to be on the business, So I don't want to spend my time. I want to target many other things. At the same time, I also have some CSR initiative, which is for the schools, where I studied, and surrounding areas. So I need to build up that also.
Very good. So
right now my age is 52. Of course, I have my priorities.
Yeah, you're younger than me, okay? you're a young chap. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, yes. So I can see a lot of good intentions coming out of you, and that is out of your purpose and passion for this one. So here we go. Number 1, there are 2 things that you have to look for. Okay, number 1, you need investment. Am I right? You're looking for investment, so that's why you use the word partner. Now, when you look for partner, look for partners who also have the same passion like you. That's very important. That's very, very important. Number 2, look for partners who are not living on this business. Meaning, I'll give you an example. For example, you had a meeting with XYZ, and he has got a property. He said that, okay, I'm going to invest in like an angel investor. I'm going to put 2 CR or 10 CR, whatever it is. And he does not have anything else, and he put all the money into your basket.
Correct.
Don't take those people.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, take people who have done business earlier. So 3 things. 1 is passion. Number 2, people who have got money, but they are not the one who are looking money or an income from this particular business. And number 3, people who have done partnership business. Why am I saying all these 3 things? Number 1, if they don't have the passion, and if they don't have the purpose like what you have with the CSR and taking care of students and schools and all those things that you mentioned, and if it's not connecting, your purpose is not connecting with their purpose, that's not a good wedding, or that's not a good marriage. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, they should be having passion to your purpose, and they should be having passion to the pharmacy as well. That's number 1. Number 2, they should be having dead money, which they can use for this one. Meaning that they should be having some other source of income which is coming in. The cash flow should be there. They should not be depending on your business, because you need to understand that for a business to be running in a smooth way, it's going to take 5 years for sure.
Sure.
So anyone who has got the money and they sold their real estate and they put all the money in your business, and they come and they start knocking your door from the next month onwards, I'll tell you, it's going to kill you.
Yes.
Okay, so be very, very clear about it, that do not expect any profit or return on investment for the next XYZ years until others we are stable. And the third one is, I mentioned that take someone who has got the experience of partnership, because those who have been through partnership, they know the pain of partnership.
Correct.
Okay, they will never come and ask you what happened, where is my share, and all those things. These are the people who will kill you, because I have gone through it. So that's why I'm telling you. So take people who have gone through it, especially people who have gone through the failures of partnership, and people who have gone through the pain of loss in the business. So they know the pain. Okay, so if these 3 things, this is the triangle of partnership, which there are other matters as well, but for you in a simple, making it very simple for you, these are the 3 conditions that I would be looking at the very beginning stage. Okay, the remaining then you'll need to have the lawyer and all those things to look the backgrounds and the documents and all those things. I'm not getting into those legal aspects, but these are the three conditions. Now, these three people may not be having experience. They have the passion to help, but they may not be in the industry itself. Correct. So now you have to take the best of the best people. Yeah, right. The biggest mistake, now there is something, if there is a program that I'm going to start, I don't know how many of you are there. I know some of you and some of your relatives also there. I'm not picking up the names here. It's called the FBA program. Definitely I'm going to change the name FBA because there is some other course also by name FBA. So I don't want that to be contradicted. So I'll be changing that name for sure. It's all about business. And in that, I'm going to teach one thing, the biggest mistake what people do. Okay, one of the biggest mistake what people do when it comes to the marketing part, and once it comes to this sort of business where they feel that this is the best what they call team, and they do the biggest mistakes. Yes, you're with me. So they do the biggest mistakes. So what you have to do is, one of the company, I'll tell you, I'll just break it down. One of the companies, it's called the G to G. Okay, that's what I'm going to talk. I'll be talking on day 1 or day 2. I'll be talking about the G to G. This is the strategy which I'll be talking about. In the G to G, there was one company, a case study on a company which was losing $1 million per day. Just imagine $1 million per day. And when they bought in the new CEO, the CEO did not do any vision. Okay, he did not go for the vision, he did not go for the mission, he did not go for the organization culture, or he did not go for the core values and all those things. Whereby he was getting bombarded by the founders and so forth. What the heck are you doing? Why don't you take it forward? And he said, until I get the best team, I will not take this forward. Correct. Very good. How many of you got it? He said that I will not take this project forward until I get the best of the best team on board. So this is called the G2G. G2G. There were only 15 G2G companies which went from G2G, where the remaining, all the companies, we call it the comparative companies, what they did is they went with vision, the mission, and all those things. They hired CEOs and C-suites. And immediately what happened, the CEO started leaving, the company started growing. But this gentleman, okay, he's into real estate. Okay, I'm going to open that. So he waited for the best of the best, and he turned his business completely into profitable business. And that is called the G2G business. Why? Why did I take the story, and why did I share the story with you? Always keep in mind, even if you are going to delay your project for 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year, get the best of the best team on board. Yes, if you don't get the best team on the board, I'll tell you, all that you invest is going to go on in vain. So get the best team, get the best in the industry. If you have to pay 10x, then the normal person, normal CEO that you pay here, even if you have to pay 10x, bring the best people so that you are free. Yes, you have to be free. That's very important, because if you do not leverage your business, and if you have, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the normal package for a CEO for the company like this one is 1 lakh in India. Imagine, okay? And you got one person, he has got very good background. You checked his background, you did all the background, you knew that he was one of the best in the industry, and he is charging, let's say, 10 times more than the normal CEOs. So that means I'm talking about 10 lakhs per month. Just imagine, okay, 10 lakhs per month. If you take him, you save money, because he is coming from experience. Take people with full of experience and knowledge and feedback. You have to do interviews, different levels of interviews. You also have to look the background check. You have to have the referrals and all those things. And once you take them, even if you have to share 10 lakh, or there are different ways you can do. You can also give them the incentives and all those things, shares and all those things, which are also very good. Make him or her feel that he or she is a part of the business. Okay. And take him on board. Take him on board, so that when you grow your business, he also grows. That's the best strategy. When you grow, they also grow. That would be the best strategy. If you take someone thinking that, okay, this guy, I'm going to get him for 1 lakh, then I'll tell you, you will be working in the business for next 40 years. Thank you. Thank you. You'll be in the business in 40 years. And have you seen those shackles in your hands? Okay,
Yes,
let me
yes.
remind you. Okay, we have the shackles in your hands and in your ankle. Don't put that. Don't put
Sure.
that. Break it off. And to break it off, the only person who has got the key to break it off is a qualified, experienced person who has produced results. And it has to be a level 5 leader, because he would create a level 4 leader. He will create a next level leaders, and that's the type of people you have to bring on board.
Thank you very much.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Let's move on to the next, please. Do recommend this channel. We have this every Thursday. It's absolutely free for anyone. They can come and ask me questions.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I am in your program.
Oh, great. Oh, you're there in the FBA program as well?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Just
great.
almost.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Let's go for the next one. Anyone? Go ahead. Don't waste your time. Okay, we've got only 15 minutes more. We'll be stopping sharp at 9. And I believe that we have got our manager here. Have you got our manager, the time manager?
Yes, Sensei.
Thank you very much. She is very strong. She's stronger than me, I'll tell you. She'll not allow you after 9 o'clock. Okay, go ahead. Next, please.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening. That's Rajesh, am I right?
My name is Rajesh.
Rajesh, where are you calling from?
Okay, so I will.
Where are you calling from?
Calling from Kollam.
Okay, yes, please. What's your question?
Kerala, Kollam.
Yes, please.
Okay, sir. Just I am a government service in 26 years after service, retired from Indian Army.
Wow, you're an ex-serviceman. You're an ex-serviceman.
Just I am.
Is that right?
Yes, I am an ex-serviceman.
Okay, this is an ex-serviceman's son. Yeah, my father is an ex-serviceman.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Just
good. Tell me.
Yesterday, then my question is, sir, just after 26 years, 2017, I am retired.
Okay.
Then my passion is in business field.
Okay. Okay.
I am starting from the business is the construction area.
Okay.
Construction area. That is the another thing is the gypsum plastering is without any cement and sand. Then again is the construction area, construction work.
Okay.
The gypsum plastering. My question is how to improve this business better than another person.
How to improve this business better, but I didn't get that part.
Yeah, but then how to branding this business in the progress area.
Okay, if you're talking about branding, it's going to take a lot of time. Okay, if you want to talk about branding, then I have to speak a lot about it. And I'll be speaking that in my FBA program, because now I won't be able to speak about that. Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. You said that you left Indian Army in 2017, am I right?
Yeah.
In 2017. And have you started?
2017, I am retired. 26 years, after 26 years, service from retired.
Okay, and then when did you start this gypsum business, the construction business? Have you started that, or you're going to start?
Yeah, I am started that.
You already started, and are you generating any profit or your income revenue? How is it?
Yes, revenue is the profit. I understood. Now I am progress. More progress of this field. Okay,
what is that your returns on a regular basis? Give me an annual basis. What is your return?
And now I have started this business from for 9 months.
Okay, so you're very new to the business.
5,000, yeah.
Okay,
after the 5,000 square feet building, income 5,000 square feet building, my income is 40,000.
No, once again, you're breaking. Once again, you said that you started 9 months back.
5,000. After my startup from 9 months.
Okay.
There is this business.
Okay.
I'm starting this business.
Okay.
Company name is Daksha Innovation.
Okay.
Daksha Innovation.
Okay. And tell me how is your business going for this 9 months? How is it going?
You said all Kerala. My work in work progress in all Kerala.
Okay. And how is it going? I mean, I'm talking about how is the return on your investment? How is it?
Sir, no, this business is no investment.
Oh, okay.
Only income.
Okay, what does that mean? That means you're only providing service, or what is it?
Only investment, that is the main. So labor and material is already already on the site, reaching on the site. Then will we collect the payment.
So let me ask you this one, Rajesh. That is, you're doing only service. Is that correct?
Only service sector.
Okay. So so everything is the stuff is being purchased by the owner of those buildings. Is that right?
Now it, yeah. Well, now it's I'm no any staff in my company. Thus, I am the staff. I am the owner. Then everybody is me.
That's. Do you think that's the correct way? Do you think that's the right way?
I am the owner of this company. I am this totally staff. I am totally check, and every time in I'm spending my time in this field.
Okay, and who's doing the?
Now I am the starter.
And who is doing the work? Is it you who's doing the work, or you have got other team to do the work?
Work is the when the labor is also available in the UP person, Uttar Pradesh person, and the material is reaching. Then I am purchasing from the material from customer dealers.
Okay.
Then our dealers. Some 5,000 square feet construction area. Then I have a 300 bag. Minimum is 75 to 80,000 plus bag.
Okay.
Labor's payment is per square feet and 12 rupees.
No. That's not the way. I want. Okay. What is the vision of your company?
My vision is company. My how to improve my business in my.
No. What is the vision of your company?
My vision is company that is the minimum 3 staff in this end of the 2021.
What is the vision of your company? That is not the vision. That is not the vision. What is the vision?
No.
Yeah. So please understand that. Let me make it very simple for everyone who are entrepreneurs here. Do not just go and jump into a business without you having a clear picture of what is the vision of your company. And number two, whether you have got the best of the best staff, as I was mentioning right now, with Joe's right now, you need to have the best of the best staff. Okay, I know that you said that you bring labels from UP and so forth. That's not the way that you have to do. You have to see whether you've got the best of the best team who can do everything. Okay, number one. Number two, what is the vision of your company? Otherwise, this is called the survival. I want everyone to go and type S, the letter S in the chat box. What's going to do now, when I asked this question a couple of times, you were saying, Rajesh, you were talking about the 5. That's the number you're giving me. And I knew that on the spot, I knew that that's called the survival. You got me? Survival is monthly, let me survive. Okay, let me go for it. That's not the way of business works. You're with me? Okay. You're with me. Don't feel bad, okay? Don't feel bad, okay? Don't feel bad.
No.
Okay, I'm telling you the truth. That's not, if you want to scale up a business, then you have to think like an entrepreneur. Okay, do not think like a self-employed, because now you are completely self-employed. No doubt about it. You're 100% self-employed because you said that you are doing everything. Am I right?
Yeah.
You said that you're doing A to Z, and you've got only few people to do the labor work. So here, let me tell you, Rajesh, that you are completely self-employed. Don't do that. You need to change your strategy. Okay, only when you change your strategy, that's the only time two things are going to happen. Always understand. Sometimes you said that there is no investment. Rajesh, you said there is zero investment. Am I right? You said zero investment, and you said everything is return. You said everything is profit. Am I right? You said that.
Yeah.
But do understand that profit doesn't mean scalable. These are two things. Profit is different. Scalable is different. Only when you scale a business, that's when you can think something outside the box. Otherwise, profit means you'll also involve there. You can there are companies which make profit, but that doesn't mean that they are scalable. So you have to think from an entirely different perspective. Can you hear me, all of you? Can you hear me?
Sensei, you're muted. You're muted.
Okay. So tell me, where did I break? Tell me, where did I break? There was an internet challenge. What was the last thing that I told?
Self-employed.
Okay, so you are, thank you very much. You are completely self-employed. So you have to make sure, we have to make sure that number one, there's a difference between profit generation, and the second one is scalable business. I can do a business and I can make that a profitable business. You said that you don't have, your business is profitable because there is no investment. Am I right? So everything is written, everything is written. That could be your profit. However, that can't be scaled. That can't be scaled. For scaling, you need to have an entirely different system and strategy in place. And for making it profitable, there should be a different strategy and system in place. So I would definitely tell you, Rajesh, that you have to change your strategy and you need to get some sort of clarity about where you want to take the business. Because just like you worked in the Indian Army for 26 years and you got retired, because you 26 years you are put in. So you need to ask, how many years are you going to put in this business? What is that the result that you want to see after 5 years or 10 years, whatever it is? So you need to have a clear vision and then you take it to the next level. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. My vision is that every one partner.
Yes, you're breaking. Could you repeat that once again?
Every district have every district have one partner for my vision.
Have you got this written somewhere, or you're just creating one now?
Oh no, every one partner.
No. My question is, Rajesh, do you have this as a written vision, or you're just creating one right now when I'm having this conversation with you?
Okay.
You got me. Did you understand what I said? You have to have a clear vision. Don't create one now, okay? Because vision takes a lot of time. To create a vision takes time. Okay, you create a vision, you create a purpose. You need to have a purpose. Just like when I was talking to Joe said that he has got a purpose and he got a strong story. So you need to have that. If you're interested, you can come for my FBA program where we'll be discussing all these things, which is going to start on the 1st of August. We are going to start that weekly only once. You'll be going with, it's a 10-week challenge whereby you'll be with me for 4 weeks. I'll be taking you everything. I'll be taking you through the business management system. Within 10 weeks, you will get to know everything how to run a business. Is that okay? Then you can just contact Coach Shamira, who's here right now. I think she should be there. You can contact Coach Shamira. It's going to start on the 1st of August.
Okay, sir. Okay, right? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Next question, please. Anyone? Any question?
I just want to ask, what is G to G?
G to G is, okay, let me ask you one question back. Is good company good? Is good company good? Back to you, Dr. Jarina. Is good company good?
Is good company good?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, tell me, what is the answer then? Or if I say good is good, what is an answer, Dr. Jarina? Is good is good. What is an answer?
Good is not good. It should be best, the best.
Okay, so that is what we call G to G is good is not good, because good is the enemy of good.
Oh.
You got me? So, sorry, good is not the enemy of good. Good is the enemy of great. Okay, yes. So if you say that I'm good, that means you are a mediocre. If you say that I'm good, that means you are a mediocre. Therefore, you have to move from good to great. So G to G is good to great.
Okay, got it.
Right. Thank you. Any other question, please?
Hey, Sensei.
Hi, Zena. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I just wanted to ask this question that struck in my mind.
Okay.
If someone just randomly asks you, what are you? What would be your answer?
What are you? Okay. Now, that could be from different perspective. Okay, now if I take that from a business perspective, okay, what are you is your core values. You're with me, Zena?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm asking what would you think of it? What would be your one-word answer?
If you ask me what are you, I would say that I'm a teacher. Okay. What are you? Okay, for me, that I'm a teacher now. Am I a teacher? Tell me. Give me an answer.
You're a sensei.
Yeah, I'm a sensei. Am I a teacher? The answer is no. So you have to connect. What are you is the connection of what you do. That is what we call as the why and the purpose. Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
If you take technology, if you take computers, if you take mobile device, Apple is into technology. Apple is into mobile devices, and Apple is into computer. Is that right? How many of you agree? How many of you agree? Just go and type. Apple is into computers, laptops, technology. How many of you agree? Just go and type, I agree. If you agree, just go and type. I won't see because there are a lot of people here. Just go and type, I agree, I agree, I agree, I agree. Good. Neetu, Sheila, Radhi ma'am. Okay. Good, good, good. The answer is no. The answer is no. Apple is not into technology business. Apple is not into computer business. Apple is not into mobile business. Apple is in a business where they help people to have a better life. How many of you agree to that? How many of you agree to that?
Well, I can't say that I don't agree with that. I do.
Because they're making people's life easy. Is that correct? And they have got a triangle. Okay, one of the triangle is about security. Another one is technology, easy technology. And there's one more, I don't remember right now. There are three things. That's a core belief. So what is Apple? Apple is a company that has been developed for helping people to have a better life. You're with me?
Yes.
So who are you now? Who are you?
That's a question I've been asking myself for ages.
There are 2 days. There are 2 days. There are 2 days in your life. The first day was the day when you were born, and the second day when you identify why you were born. How many of you got it? How many of you got it?
Said this, right?
Who's that? Who said that?
Me, I said.
Sorry, once again, I didn't hear that.
Did John C. Maxwell say
No,
that?
no, no, it was not John C. Maxwell, it was somebody else. He said that the 2 days, the most important days, you can go and check that. The 2 important days are the day when you were born, and the second day is when you identify why you were born. People at the age of 80 and 90, they still don't know why they were born and why they are here. Is that right? How many of you agree to that? So as a young coach, as a young leader, when you ask this question to me, understand that you have started thinking differently. Is that right, Zena? And I'm proud of you because you started thinking differently, because don't think like the majority of the people. Don't think like the majority of the people. Don't be one in the crowd. And I want you to think outside the crowd and ask yourself, what is the purpose of your life? And that's you. It's not how you look. It's not how tall you are. It's not what color you are. It's not what gender you are. Nothing. That's one thing that you need to ask. What is your purpose in life? And that's exactly what you represent. And as a company, as an organization, that's exactly what we call as the core values. You with me? The core value. And that is the one that takes the company forward. For example, if my core value is that I won't take interest, then that's my core value. If my core value is that I won't give my product to XYZ type of people, or I won't serve XYZ type of people, that's my core value. You're with me? And you have to be very strong on that. And people will respect you because of what you stand for, not who you are, but what you stand for. And that is you. People will remember you not by your name, people will remember you for the purpose that you wear. Okay, people will forget me. But if I got this core value, then people definitely remember me. And that's exactly what you have to do. That's what we call as the legacy leaders.
Wow. Oh my God. I don't have it to say. Thank you so much.
Did I answer your question? Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. You actually did. I was actually asking myself, if someone asked me who I am, I was just pondering with it. Am I am I actually Yana, or what am I? And I just realized that what I am is my purpose of my life.
Exactly correct. Exactly correct.
Thank you. And I always found it very, very difficult to be different, but I found out that overcoming all these difficulties are what makes you unique and different.
And you are unique. Let me tell you, you're unique and you're different from others, because I've seen a lot of people like you, but you are a standing out young leader. How many of you agree that Zena is a leader? Go and type there. How many of you agree?
Sensei.
Yeah, that was Mark Twain. Mark Twain. Thank you very much. Hannah, thank you very much. That was Mark Twain's quote. The two most important days in your life is the day when you're born and the day you found that out why. Mark Twain, exactly correct. Thank you, Hannah. Yes.
Sensei, Sumaya here.
Yes, please.
Hannah, Zena is really a leader, and I would like to say some words about her. She's
Please
very
go ahead.
good.
Please go ahead.
She's a unique character, and I have been watching her since I joined Creative Jungle, and I'm her fan actually.
There you go. There you go. Zena, that is the reason why you became a coach so fast. And that's the reason why I found out the diamond in you. And that's why I said that you are the best person to be a coach. Though you were so young, you are only 12 years old, and still I made you the coach because I found the diamond in you. I didn't see the dirt in you, but I found the diamond in you. Understand that? And I can guarantee you now, if you go with the same passion that you have right now, you'll create miracles. Take it from me. You'll create miracles. And we also have, we've also got Hannah there, we've got Rena there, we've got Omar. They all fall in the same category. And that's why you all are the brand ambassadors of Ledge International. You know that? That's why I made you the brand ambassador. The 4 brand ambassadors was Hannah, Rena, you, and Omar. Because I've seen that you have got, it's not about your age, but I can see leadership in you. I can see there are high qualities in you. Okay, Zena? And it was good that you asked me. It was good that you asked me this such a powerful question. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. I didn't know I had fans actually. And I just wanted to say to everyone, if most of the people wear black and white, wear colorful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. That was a very good analogy. Thank you. And an insight as well. Let's go to the next caller, please. We got half an hour more. You've got half an hour more. Yes, please.
Hi, Sensei.
Hi, Dr.
Good evening,
Reddy. Good.
How are you? Hope you had a good festival.
I did. I just came from my wife's house. I stayed there. I was going there after 4 months, I believe. And it's very close. It's only 15 minutes drive from here. But because my schedule did not permit me, so yesterday I went and stayed there. I told Hannah that I'm going there, and Hannah was so proud. So I just came in. I said, no way, I can't cancel this program. I have to be in the studio by 6 o'clock. So I'm here at 6 o'clock. I took my shower and I'm here right in front of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. One question I want. Yeah. Nowadays, if we come up to social media, every other person has become a coach.
Yeah.
Earlier, they used to call themselves as consultants or whatever. Now, the coach word, has been linked with everything and everyone.
Yep.
So how to prove ourselves or to keep ourselves as unique, so that we have got that sustainability, stability.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest?
Yeah, what you said, Dr. Reddy, is absolutely right. And the word coach, I'll tell you, the first person who used the word coach was Tony Robbins many years back.
Yeah.
So when he used the word coach, people were making fun of him. They were saying that coaches are only in football and other sports. Why do you need to have a coach? And he said that, no, I'm coming up with the word coach. And I remember in one of his interviews, he said that I like the word coach because one day there would be people who would address themselves as coach. And that's exactly what happened now.
Yes.
Everybody is a coach. Whether you attend one program, the next week onwards, you're a coach. So you need to get
everyone. It's like life coach, they put it now, and they exactly don't know the meaning of life coach. They're not certified because India doesn't have, any norms for that. And every other person is a life coach now.
Okay. There is no certification for being a coach around the world. You don't require any certification. You can become a coach right now. You can say that I'm a coach and nobody's going to question you. There is no doubt about it. The only thing is that there's an organization which is called the International Coaching Federation, or ICF. If you want to work for an organization, or if you want to go into a corporate level, then they might ask you whether you got a certification, then you can produce your ICF certification. But I know ICF coaches who have left ICF, and I have trained I trained with them. So therefore, going back, the coaching or NLP, if you take NLP or if you take coaching, it's a public domain. It's a public domain. Anyone can use that word. Nobody's going to question you. So today, if I'm going to tell you that I'm a mobile coach, I'm a coach. You can't question me. If I say that I'm a pen coach, you're not going to question me. You can't question me. No, you can't do anything. You can't touch me.
True.
Okay? So therefore, the only thing that we need to understand that there were coaches earlier and coaches now. All these newborn coaches, that's the mushrooms, will die. Keep that in mind. All the mushrooms will die. How many of you agree? Only coaches with a vision and a clear vision and a purpose will survive. Okay, you can't live for long if you don't have the content with you. Okay, you can't live. So you make sure that if you want to become a coach, sometimes it might be very slow. However, you will last longer. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Dr. Reddy, you will last longer if you have the content with you, if you have the clear purpose with you, if you're there with the purpose of serving people. It doesn't matter. All those new people will die, because I've seen many coaches coming in, and I go and join. See, I go and join in most of the coaching. Coaching, if it's say 3 hours and all, and if I'm free on that day, I just enroll one today as well. I just want to go and see what they do. So I'm a learner, and I join only those things which are vertical. Okay, I don't go for horizontal stuff. If it's vertical, I want to see what is that they do, and I want to see that. And I've seen many people, many coaches, they are not there today. I mean, they started around about 2 months back. I could see them on Facebook, paid ads and so forth, on Instagram and so forth, but they are not there right now. Why? Because number one, they might not be having the content with them. Maybe they don't have the passion to move forward. As long as you have a clear purpose, and if your vision is long vision, I'll tell you, you can survive. And not only that, you should not be coming up with just one program. If you're coming up with one program, then you won't be able to survive. You need to have a funnel, 1, then 2, and 3. You all are with me in a funnel. Everyone who's here is in a funnel, because you came and joined with Farookh Sensei for one program. Then you went for the second program. Then you went for the third program. Then you went for the fourth program. I want to see that I take at least 1 lakh rupees from your pocket and put it into my pocket. How many of you got it? Say, I got it. How many of you got it? Say, I got it. I ask you to come for free. No, I'll tell you, this is called funneling. Very simple. Though I said this as in humor, always keep in mind, this is called the ecosystem that you have to create. You have to give the maximum value. Give maximum value. People will never leave you and go. You add value, give value free of charge. And sometimes here and there, you come up with a program which would help them vertically grow. I'll tell you, they'll pay you, they'll come with you because they have started trusting you. That is called the leadership level that you have to be, where people start trusting you. They are not coming to you by seeing your badges. They're coming to you because they have seen that the person has created changes in himself, and the person has created changes in others and organizations. Therefore, he is a result, or she is a result-oriented leader. Therefore, let me follow him or her. That is called a level 4 leader. That's where you have to be. Don't be a level 1 leader or a level 2 leader. That's not what you have to be. You have to go to a level 4 or level 5 leader. Level 5 leader is an extreme where you start creating leader you would be creating level 4 leaders who are the second line in your organization. But here you're not building an organization, you're helping others to grow forward, so you can be a level 4 leader and bring these changes in them. Number one, you should be creating an environment which is very energetic. And number 2, you should be creating an environment where you develop yourself and you develop other people, and it has to be credible meaning you have to produce results. What does that mean? I'll break it down once again. You can be a very good leader whereby you, as soon as you walk into the organization, if there are 100 people, they feel your aura. Have you seen that? When somebody walks in, oh my goodness, you feel to stand up because you are coming with the aura. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's something that you are doing because you are bringing a positive energy. That's not enough. Number 2, you have to also bring profitability. not positivity, just being positive energy, but you also have to bring profitability to the organization. That's only then you can go to level 4. Why? Because you have proven yourself that you are people's person, and you're also able to generate credibility by bringing in profit. And number 3, you're also developing leaders. That's the type of leaders if you want to be. I'll tell you, nobody can kick your back. You'll still be there.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Millions of people are there around you, calling themselves as coaches. Understand? They would definitely. It's going to mushroom for sure. Coming days, it's going to mushroom. Keep in mind, it will all go, but you'll still be there if you got a long-term vision with you and you have got the content to give and serve the people.
Does NLP helps in coaching?
Sorry, once again.
Does NLP helps in coaching?
Yes, NLP helps coaching. I have taken NLP. I'm an NLP master practitioner, and I have done that. All my teachers have been in the UK. I've learned my coaching in the UK. My teachers all from.
I also did from UK only, from London. But yes, but now I just thought of that I can use it because it actually CBT cannot be used. I was just taking, but NLP helps you, I think.
Absolutely. NLP will definitely help you. There are certain areas of NLP which I use in my coaching. I don't take all the content. Similarly, you don't have to, when for example, if you are learning under me, you don't have to take everything what I'm teaching.
Yeah.
You don't have to take that. You just have to take some area which is very much helping you to move forward. That's one thing. Similarly, when you take a science, when you learn something as a science or an art, don't take everything, because you won't be able to apply all those things in the country that you are coming from, based on maybe your beliefs, your religion, your culture, your language, and your audience. So there were a lot of things which was contradicting with me when I was doing my NLP. It was contradicting with me, and I said that this is not going to work for me. I was telling to myself, and I also told to the instructor, because the instructor was very close to me. I said that this is not going to work for me due to many restrictions that I have. It's based on my belief system. It's also based on my culture. It's based on the place that I come from and all those things. And I just took what are good for me, and then I started applying that, and it works very well for me. So go for it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I can teach NLP, but I don't teach NLP. I say, no, that's not my plate. Though I know, but I don't teach that because that's not my area of expertise.
Yeah, we need to just implement, actually.
Yes.
I learned long back, but just I was thinking to implement it, because coming back, because that time again, I also thought that where to use it, what not required, and people want, but now after COVID, every second person, NLP, as you told, NLP and coach, nothing else.
Yeah, you take
Thank
it.
you so much.
You're most welcome. Take it and use it, and I'll tell you that's going to help you a lot.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Next, please.
I want to ask you how to create content.
If you ask me, Sensei, can you give me a content for 2 days? What would be my answer? A content is, let's say, 3-page content. If you're asking me a content for 3 pages, and you're asking me, Sensei, can you give me a content for 3 days? What would be my answer? And this is something that I have to do after this session, okay? Because my partner here just asked me to give him some content. So tell me, what would be my answer?
You can give content in the area where you are expert, right?
Yes.
So definitely you'll give content and whichever topic, like related to coaching and training and all that.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you ask me to give content for 1 year today, do you think that I'll be able to give you?
Yeah.
If you ask me for 10 years of content, that is 365 days multiplied by 10. That's more than 3,000 content. Even if you ask me that, Sensei, can you give it me within the next 3 hours? My answer would be yes.
Because you have been doing this for so many years, and you must be having.
It's all there. It's all there. I just have to give it to somebody and ask him to post it. How many of you got it? You must have the content with you. Whether it is 5 years, 10 years. I got even for 10 years, I got it. 3,000 is nothing for me.
It's like taking from the books, or like how creating with.
That is that is something that you have to really look for. How can I take? What is my passion? What should I talk about?
No,
and
I cannot copy from others.
No,
I cannot.
no, you can't copy from others because that's a copyrighted stuff. And if you look at, if you go to my my Telegram, if you go to my Telegram for the last 27 days, we just started 27 days back. Every single day there's one post, and that's why I got out of it. So today I have to give him for the next 30 days. I have to give it today after this session, because he just asked me today evening. I said that I'm not at home. Once I reach home, I'll send it back to you. So that is what is called consistency.
And you keep it the content in a format and
I keep it in 3 formats. One is PDF, the other one is Word document, the third one is it's in text document, and then I record that in my audio, and then it goes to Udemy, and that makes money from Udemy. How many of you got it? See, I'm opening my treasure in front of you. How many of you got it?
I got it, but I don't know how to implement it.
And not only that, every 27, I don't have the book right now. It is just down. Every 27, I create a book and it goes on Amazon. 27 chapters, 27 articles, which goes free. See, this is, let me tell you, my articles go free on LinkedIn. The same article that goes free on Telegram. The same article I get paid when I convert that into a book, not an ebook, but a paid book as well as an ebook. It goes on Amazon. I get money from there. I take the same one. I look into the camera. I speak like the way that I'm speaking. It goes on Udemy. It makes money from there. So always you have to think about funneling things. Funnel, funnel, funnel. Everyone. That's exactly what I was talking to Manilal this evening. You need to have a funnel. You have to think about how can I make money out of it. And when I'm giving you the same stuff free, that is called marketing. That's called marketing. Marketing, you don't have to spend money. Marketing is only about adding value. You just add value. Okay. Now, the secret here, what you could do is, if you're not good at writing and if you don't have time for writing, you hire someone to write for you. You hire someone, because now you also have to make sure that the person that you are hiring is not copycatting something from Google. Okay, you have to be very sure. There are ghost writers who can write for you. Some of the books are written by ghost writers. Okay, one of my students, Nasreen. This is Nasreen here. You can see this picture here. That's Nasreen from South Africa. This is her book. And she's a ghost writer. She writes for military officers and all those people from different countries. Okay, so you can look for ghost writers who can write articles for you on a regular basis. For sure, they're going to charge you high. If you can't write, the thing is that even if you come up with one article a week, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you got a very good voice, then you can just do a voiceover, and then you can post that. You can also create your YouTube channel. You can make it as a YouTube video. You can take the same stuff and you can also post that on Udemy. And that's how you can just
funnel it. Do this podcast also.
Yes, podcasts can be done, because you take the same voiceover, make it a podcast. You can do that. You create, you can create the same thing with your what you call PowerPoint presentation. It becomes a presentation. You keep the presentation in front of you. You speak into the camera, looking like what I'm doing right now. That will also become a video. You can come up with 3 or 4 different types of videos.
It's like I need to work with you for some time.
Do my pleasure. Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
yes.
You got 12 minutes. You got 12 minutes more. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Go ahead, please. What's that?
Hello.
Yes, please. Is that Sumaya? Yes, Sumaya. Go ahead, please.
I'll just share an experience in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Last week I had taken a class. I had learned about multiple intelligences.
Okay.
So I thought I was very interested in that topic, and I thought, why not I take a class about it? I like taking lectures.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So I just posted in many groups that I'm going to give a class about multiple intelligences, and I created a group for that WhatsApp group, and many people joined that group. And I took a class in Google Meet.
Okay, great.
And all were very impressed. They asked many doubts and all. Then I told, if you want to do that test, you can contact me in this number. And after that, 3 people contacted me. And I gave the test for one person, and for the counseling I charged fee also.
There you go. So I want everyone to go and type bravo. Go and type bravo for Sumaya. This is called funneling. How many of you understood that? This is purely funneling. She used the technique of funneling. Funneling, it's not that you have to follow what I said. This is exactly what is called funneling. Okay, this is amazing. This is multiple intelligence. What software are you using? I know a person who came up with multiple intelligence, and they took me to Dubai, where I did a presentation there for them.
Yeah. Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence test, that 56 questions are there, and we have to answer, and after that after answering that, we'll get the result also. They have to send me the screenshot, and I will give counseling based on that.
Very good. Absolutely. So this is what you do. You do free, you go for the assessment or assignment, and from the assignment, you bring them for counseling and coaching, and then you build that. And then the counseling and the coaching can go for, say, 6 months, 3 months, and you're making money out of it. Is that right?
Yeah, and they were very impressed. And she said she's going to tell it to her friends and all, and many wanted to do that test also.
Absolutely. Now here is something which I want to tell you, and I want to warn you as well. I want to warn you. Now, people go and tell about what happened. That is called the word of mouth. Is that correct, Sumaya?
Yes.
The word of mouth has got some sort of limitations. It's not marketing. Word of mouth. I want everyone to go and write WOM. Word of mouth, not marketing. Word of mouth is not marketing. Word of mouth does not bring you consistent customers or clients or audience. Okay, that word of mouth is just a blessing for you. Okay, it's just a blessing for you because you are getting that free. You have to ensure that you have a marketing strategy in place. Very important. Marketing strategy must run. This, let it go in its own way. This is a blessing that you're getting in. Let this go, let this cycle run. But however, because you can't depend on this one, because sometimes your income may go up, sometimes it may go down. There is no consistency. So word of mouth is not a marketing tool. You must make sure that you have a consistent something where you ask yourself, if I'm getting this much amount, this much percent I'm going to put in my marketing. Don't take and eat all the money that you get. You're with me, Sumaya? I'm a bit straightforward here. Don't take it personally, okay? You ask yourself, this is the amount that I should be generating on a monthly basis or quarterly basis. This is the amount. So for example, if you want to make, say, 10 lakh Indian rupee, what is the amount of money that you're going to charge? If you're going to charge XYZ amount of money, how many customers do I want? You need to do the math. Okay, just don't go and do it. You need to do the math. You need to break it down. You need to break it down in 3 different segments, which I'll be teaching in the FBA program for sure. Those who are attending the FBA program will definitely learn about that. I think I'll be teaching that on the 2nd week, where I'll be talking about the 3 segments and how to break your marketing strategies and how to bring it up. Even if you have got thousands of, you're running a supermarket and you've got thousands of articles in your supermarket, how do you do that? Or if you are a coach, or if you are into some sort of business where you've got high-end product and low-end product, how to do that, how to market and how to sell that on a consistent basis. We'll be talking about all those things in the FBA program. If you're there, it's going to start on the 1st. If you're interested, just talk to Shamira. She would be more than happy to address you. Okay, so congratulations to you, Sumaya.
Thank you, Sensei, so much.
Okay, we have got 7 minutes more. Okay, next caller, please.
What should we charge?
Sorry?
Sorry, I took my one chance if anyone else wants. I was just asking, what should we charge initially, Because I was doing this all counseling, since years. But as a coach, when we represent ourselves, what should we charge? Suppose we get some leads and all. So what should be the first thing? Should we go for a free session initially and then we should do it, or what?
Okay, you can go for a free session, which is called a discovery session. I don't go for free session at all. For me, the minimum charge is because I'm investing my time. So I charge 10,000 rupees. Even if you want to talk to me for 15 minutes, I charge 10,000 rupees for that. And people are coming to me. They come from different countries. They come, they sit with me. My coaching, maybe it would go only for 15 minutes, but definitely they have to pay first. And this all, again, it is and I'm not, you can go and check that on my website itself. The third button, it says that, do you want to have a person one-on-one sitting with me for 45 minutes to 60 minutes? You just go and click, it will directly take you, this is a funnel. It will directly take you to InstaMojo. InstaMojo, you pay the 10,000 rupees, automatically it will send me a message that this particular date is being booked for the coaching session, because I use something called the calendar. So the calendar will give me a response, and will give him also a response to the person. So that is my system. You don't have to follow that. You don't have to follow that. You can go for a free session, but also make sure before you go for the free session, the thing that you have to ask yourself, Dr. Reddy, is who is your customer? That's very important, because the biggest mistake people do, that they do not know who their customer is, because your customer is the brackets. You got me? When I say bracket, what is the income group they are in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very important. If you don't define if you don't define your customer and put them into brackets like age groups, gender, education maybe, and the most important is the income bracket. If you don't put in the income bracket, all Tom, Dick, and Harry will come to you, and they will take your time. So do not do that.
When we are putting some ad, we need to, put these funnels over there. Like we need to.
Yeah, yes. See, when you are, if you're going for an ads, that means you're investing. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're not doing that for free. Is that right? No. So if you, so this is how it works. It's all 4x. When you are spending $1, if you're spending $1 or 1 rupee in Indian rupee, if I put it that way, or if I take in 100 rupees, for example, if you put 100 rupees out, you should bring in 400 rupees.
Got it.
You work on the return of investment, your return on ROI. Otherwise, if you just do, if you just think about investing in ads and ads and ads on, see, you should not be doing any marketing. You should not be doing any marketing until otherwise you know what is your strategy. Your strategy must be in place, your system must be in place. Otherwise, what's that? You've got 1 lakh Indian rupee, you will put in the marketing and all the money will go, sorry, you will put in the ads and all the money will go into the toilet. Do you want to happen that? The answer is no. So therefore, you have to be very clear. You have to be very clear about the numbers. You have to be very clear about the numbers. Until otherwise you're not clear with your numbers, then don't go and do anything. If I may use a negative word here, don't do anything stupid.
No. Got it, got it.
Okay.
Yes,
be strong in that. Don't do that. Okay, you'll lose your money. Be very clear about where are you standing. Now it's time for me to market myself. Then you go for it.
Sure. Thank you.
My pleasure. How many minutes more? You got 3 minutes more. One last question. Okay.
Sensei, I just wanted to say something.
Yes.
I joined late today. I joined at like 8 p.m. And this person that you were talking to, he asked you, how's it going? I don't remember that person. Oh my God. And you said, I'm perfectly fine. That kind of sounded like a lie. I just wanted to say that if someone asks you, how are you? Saying I'm fine means that it's a lie, because if you ask me how I am, and if I say I'm fine, then you can sense that I'm not doing fine. So fine has changed into a mediocre word. So don't say I'm fine when someone asks you how are you. That will give them the impression that something is going on that's bothering you.
I always use the phrase, I'm absolutely fine. I'm absolutely fantastic. That's a phrase that I normally use, because I'll tell you why. If I say I'm fine, if I'm saying that I'm not good, you can't do anything. Am I right? You as a person asking me, how are you doing? You can't do anything for me. So better, why should I spoil your day? How many of you got it? So why should I spoil your day? So rather say, okay, and you're at the same time, you're giving a positive thought to your own subconscious mind that you're fine. And when you say you're fine, or you're absolutely fine, you're doing absolutely fantastic, automatically what happens? You're giving yourself a pat on your back. And you should be thanking that person because he asked you that question. He can't do anything. He's helpless, or the person, it could be a male, female, whoever it is, he or she is helpless. However, that person took the initiative to ask you a question about you and your well-being. Is it right? So why when a person asks you about your well-being, don't make him disappointed or her disappointed, though it might be a mediocre level. However, make sure that you give the best impression saying that I'm absolutely fine. You with me?
Yes, I'm with you, but I believe that I can mentally empower them and help them in some way. You know, I don't believe that I can do anything for them.
Is this the way that if you're asking me, let me give you a scenario. If you ask me, how am I doing? And if I say that I'm okay, now you can help me. Is that correct? Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong in it. But how many people are going to be truthful and say that I'm not okay? They'll only tell to you if you're very close to them. Is that right?
Yes, it's right.
Nobody's going to open themselves in front of a stranger or somebody who's not very close or intimate to them. Is that right?
I don't mean it like that.
Yeah, and secondly, no, don't take anything personal. I'm just giving you a different perspective. Okay, I'm giving you a different perspective. I want you to, yes, this is my last one. I'm going to stop with it. Yes, I'm going to stop with this. So always keep in mind that everyone is not everyone. Is that right? Everyone is not everyone, meaning if you apply a technique on Farookh Sensei, I say, Aizen, I'm not good today, and you help me out. And the next day somebody said, I'm not good. If you apply the same technique on the other person without the other person asking you for help, sometimes you'll get bombarded. Is that right? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to be very, as a young leader, and especially as a female leader, I respect you. You have to make sure where to stand. Okay. How many of you agree to that? Especially, I want everyone to be safe and secure. So be where you are, because people would say that I didn't invite you to correct me because everyone is not the same. Okay. You might be having the intention, because I know that you're a coach and we all have the intention to help other people. But however, how people take you would be different. You're with me, Zena?
Yes. So what I usually say to people is, if you're not doing okay, you can talk to someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. You can talk to someone you trust, or you can go to a therapist. That is what I say to people.
That's good. That's good. Don't use the word therapist. Don't use that. Okay, because after now that would be, who is there not to tell me that I have to go to a therapist? You can advise them to go to the best friend or a pal who can help them to identify. And yeah, that's it. Don't give any advice like go to a therapist, because if you tell me that, I would find it very offensive. You're with me? Offended. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
So, yeah. So be on the safe side. Always be on the safe side, and just go and talk to your friend, your best friends. That's more than enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the leaders and coaches, thank you very much for taking your time and being here. It's exactly, we're 2 minutes late today.
Hello, Sensei. Sensei, are you there? It's me, Andrea.
Andrea, we are done. We are done for today. So let's meet again on
not a doubt. Just to inform you that I started with my books.
Oh, great. Excellent. Thank you very much. Go ahead. I want everyone to say congratulations, Andrea. Just go and type, everyone. Congratulations, Andrea. Very good, dear. Thank you very much. That was absolutely fantastic.
So, each poems, 3 poems in each Malayalam and English.
Go ahead. That's absolutely fantastic. There was a challenge that I gave you, I believe. Am I right?
No, you did not challenge me, but you said you can do it.
Yeah, that's called a challenge.
Yeah, okay.
That's called a challenge. I'm very bad. See, I'm a very bad guy. Okay, whenever I see someone, I give challenge to everyone. I give challenge, and I see one thing. Let me tell you before I break off. I give challenge to my wife, and she gives me challenge back. Okay. And I can't take her challenge. So, ladies and gentlemen, all brothers and sisters, and all the coaches and leaders, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you day after tomorrow on the Malayalam channel. So if you know Malayalam, please join in and we'll have some good conversation in Malayalam. You take care. Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Hey, Hannah. Bye.
Bye, Hannah. Bye. Bye, Sensei. Bye, everyone.
Bye.